In search for directions, my thoughts reflecting on who watches those cops ain't protecting. Globe full of government probe, mind dissecting, AIDS infecting freaks, streets infested worldwide. Home is where my head last rested. A traveling man, I seen it all, no question. Peep the situation first, then get my assessment. A lesson well learned, worth more than stock investments. Rock testaments, backed up by instruments intended for city kids in 12-story tenements. Stay forever bent, weed smoke is the evidence. Without it, aggression levels on a low tolerance. Hoes swallowing my semen, dream they pregnant. Little cats who fiend for televised segments. Johnny's a legend, so seize the half-stepping. I represent the God you pray to like a reverend.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
Talk the talk, raising the most ancient of arcs. Separate place to a sword, serenades in the yards. Place of resort is amazing, afford many ways we've been taught. In the caves of New York, DJs in the parks. Crossface with the smarts, portrays of the guards. At times, my mind just parades with the sharks. Investigating reports, will explain in the dark. Grenades that embark, rainy days on the court. When slaves like a sport for the stage or the sport. Empty the agony that weighs in my heart. Before my soul lays in the shades of the chalk. Blaze rip apart, fake flames that you walk. Praise your Lord and the names that you bought. Words display ricochets in my thoughts. We've been blazed from the start, bitch.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
How you gonna listen when you always talking? Walking a different walk than the one that you barking. This land scorching, some men land in a coffin for they dough and the clothes they be sporting. Past the Gordons, get wet like it's pouring. Amazing, blazing like scores in Portland. Escorting, Scott got whores in Boston, forcing me to go long like I'm Johnny Morton.
Explosives in tune with mysterious forces. The Olympic mind games, who's carrying torches? I'm in a cell for ulterior motives, with focus, reciting my theories through roaches. Eyes fantasize through the weary emotions, hearing whispers of Moses, metamorphosis. Wrote this and librarians noticed, even motherfucking encyclopedias quote this.
Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back to life, back to reality. Take your time, don't rush the clock. Bring it back.
Big D, take your time.
Check it. Providence, take your time.
Chosen few, take your time.
Dungeon Masters, take your time.
Star Eye, take your time.
My man Sekou, take your time.
Yo, Afra, take your time.
Yo, my boy Curse, take your time.
Trifling, take your time.
KMC, take your time.
Yeah, Massive, take your time.
A specialist, take your time.
Yo, Phantom Black, take your time.
And Sleepwalker, take your time.
Yeah, Metaphysics, take your time.
Willie the Greek, take your time.
KKS, take your time.
Yo, Entertainment.
Yeah, my mama, take your time.
Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. You don't stop. Check it out, y'all. Check it out, y'all. You don't stop.
I'm never holding back, cause life I like to live. You give me props on the style, plus the high octave. I give my thanks, yup. Plus you used to come to all the shows to hear me rip it in the wood. You dug the style, I got the goods. Couldn't figure out why you had to wait a bit. Now it's my time, I hit you with the 411 shit. You bit your tongue some ideas ago. Now you're all my confidence, sense, and all along you love the way that I convince. Time and time, you love to hear a odd hook or two. Said she was a looker, but a tad bit better. Swear to never not needed. Heed the words I'm never, but you love me more. Cause I heard you dug my what, you dug my style. a knocking, cause my man won't hook me up lovely with the track backed up with the ill verses. Comic curses get my point across. No, I never front on you, know I give you more, I never give you less. Gotta do my best to let the stress not get to me. I'm caught up in the rhythm of the ill funk. I got a million odd ways to keep it lit. Bitches talk big shit, men they're begging for a lick. Pick your pride up after I commence to knock you down. Sounds are getting wide and the lyrics start to get open. Yo, I never front and that's my word. Gotta keep your faith in me, like I said, I never let you down. Sounds that get you open, make you get buck wild. Right now, I know I'm sure you like my style. My best to keep it real and rather humble. And no, I won't mumble when I flip it. I rip it with the best. I turn the stress into positive energy. I give my thanks to those who can't stand the thought of me. See, you keep me pressed with intent to get better, like never let her. Or let me get too hyped. The mic, it sounds much better with my dialect. I hum along to a tune I conjured up in my head. Said, follow me now. I do my best to keep it real. Still, you couldn't understand why I sounded quite nice, quite right, like your lava smell MC. I be 4'11" high, ma, I see you been impressed. I guess now you wanna say you had my back all along. Sing along to the song, I keep it on for like miles. Don't front, cause I know you dug my style.
It all began on 2/10, 1975, keeping it live. Only a strong mind survivor, controller of the rhyme since the age of 9. Now two of a kind, soon the best of all time. I design each line with prime intuition, a crime to decline this rhyme expedition. K.O. definitely the definition, moving you out of position, out of commission.
I was born 6/18/74, bringing life to this mic like never before. Specializing in rhyming and beats that blend. Been friends with the pen since the age of 10. Many say when I write that I freak the lines. Every rhyme I recite gotta speak my mind. Sell every time with the beats that hit. K.O. on the flow be the ultimate. From the underground, we're the world renowned. D and the mic with the verbs and nouns. A-R-E makes the beat come down. K to the O, universal sound.
You rock ice all night.
We don't do that shit.
Play the big wheel tight.
We can't do that shit.
Sound whack on the mic.
We never do that shit. Can't do that shit. We won't do that shit. K.O. taking the flow to new dimensions. Lyrically inclined, divine intervention. The next revolution in musical evolution. Lyrically exact with graphical resolution. The finest of the underground's unlisted. Lyrically intercontinentally ballistic. Universal sound bridging gaps over distance. Futile to even attempt resistance.
For instance, the saga has just begun. Keep them C's on the run, so beware the tongue. Where I'm from, there's no one that's quite as nice. When we grab the mic, MCs go on strike. Blow spots like dynamite and such. My vocabulary got the Midas touch. The dream team step on the scene, the threat triple. K.O. cripple your soul, keeping it simple.
From the underground, we're the world renowned. D and the mic with the verbs and nouns. A-R-E makes the beat come down. K to the shit. Never do that shit. We don't do that shit.
So let it be known, we run more clones than Jim Rome. Suckers get overthrown like Battle Dome. Known to unknown, your whole zone is blown. Prone to break bones when the microphone is on. God bless me with verbal melodies and the rhythm. 6 million ways to die, chose lyricism. Reflect like a prism over compact disc. Won't miss any MC who combat this.
It's like this, it won't stop until I'm gone. I play the stage with the mic and my game face on. The mic is my chosen weapon, I stay on. K.O. rockery show that we perform. Prepare for the calm before the brainstorm. A shift of my jaws is cause for an alarm. Consider every song is similar to a psalm. You all correspond with the call and respond. From the underground, we're the world renowned. D and the mic with the verbs and nouns. A-R-E brings the beat around. K to the O, universal sounds.
You rock ice all night.
We don't do that shit.
Play the big wheel tight.
We never do that shit.
Beg the crowd to get hype.
You can't do that shit. Won't do that shit. We don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. We don't do that shit. Can't do that shit. Won't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
Rough shit was back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Ain't had too much to eat, outside, hiding from public service. You know the struggle, nigga, you know what time it was. I try to smile once in a while, reminiscing on my lifestyle when I was a ghetto child. I tried to be a better kid, that's when I met a kid who introduced me to negative. He tossed me a sock, filled with that shit fiend shot in they veins till they rot. Mom Dukes was jawless, single like a bass hit. A family first car just won't make it. Started off part-time, learned the art of the crime. Went from nickel and dime to flipping more cakes than Duncan Hines. Variation brings forth excitement. Now I'm going bald trying to escape secret indictment. Crime stoppers turn to dime droppers with the quickness. Snitches who despise my riches, but they won't tell on the nigga with the gun on my chest, cause they rather see me under arrest. I can't cope with the pressure. I can't cope with the pressure. Settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed, I'm terrible. I can't cope with the pressure. Settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed, I'm terrible.
Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare. Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare.
My co-defendants taking losses, and family members calling me, always wanting the bar shit. But the block slowed down, and not too many fiends are coming around. It's no question, depression is stressing its brother. 5-0 got blankets over the heads, rolling undercover. I can't take it, losing my brain, going insane, feeling much pain, cause all I want to do is feed my daughter. Allow me organic fruit and spring water. I remember when there was no food in my pot. I was so hungry at 7:59, I almost 8 o'clock. I got to get financially set. Bedrock was the spot where the narcotics was kept, and yup, fiends was sweating me all the time, talking about, can I get it down for 9 this time? I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed, I'm terrible. I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed, I'm terrible.
Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare. Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare.
All my brothers is doing bids in the pen, caught in the crossfire on Johnson. Renegade was the password, you gon' get your ass served. Doing what? Hustling backwards. Fast cars lead the metal bars. 20 with a 10 for them ghetto stars. I was once one, I once done what you done, but I got my 6 figures, then I bounce, son. But pressure remains from other angles, no doubt, cause I'm a nigga who love to tangle. And even still I gotta watch my back, cause niggas in love don't know how to act. My man Jay felt the shotty, creeping with this hottie. Her husband put the 12 gauge to his body, and now I'm packing heavy ammunition. For every man I'm dissing, the pressure. I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The streets have me stressed, I'm terrible. I can't cope with the pressure.
about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare. Don't nobody care about the tension in the air, so us thugs must prepare for this ghetto warfare.
Ghetto warfare. My real thug niggas keep maintaining. K-Mac, my nigga Big Zach, Larry laid back, Money Mon and Bull. Maintain niggas, keep getting dope. Eating 2 for 5's alive. Brick City flavor. Recognize, nigga.
The sun doesn't shine.
What trust can we any longer place in government policy that have rigorously and indeed almost brutally held down wages, yet at the same time have increased prices and in the process presented us with the biggest unemployment problem in post-war years?
These streets are filthy from the sweat and tears. We wear our fingers to the bone in search of gold. We must protect the children cause they fear from the night. Whatever's not right, we bear witness. Junkyard means business. Shadows in the dark, muggers on the stairs. Junkyard warfare, some people's worst nightmare. My size breed alkies looking tempting, and cash converters were invented for junkies. My neighbor's family are like lost sheep, and living here ain't very cheap. Thieves in the council stolen money from the streets. I ain't had running water for weeks. Kids in my flats hardly know how to speak before they're bunning down weed and getting STDs, and then they have kids before their time to live, which is some hard shit when kids bringing up kids.
Times are hard in the junkyard. Kids fuck around in the dirt and see white as the only way to work. They hold the square cause there's piss on the stairs. Little man licks the pipe and blows the smoke high in the air. He calls it welfare's prayer. Smoking on the shit to feel godly. Spitting with them cats upstairs cause it's dirty down here, God. You get your robes peeled off your back, crucified in a block of flats, junkyard style. From the bricks to the shacks where the pigs chase the cats, cause the cats feed their habits. Sometimes I get nostalgic and I hold my old corner where we used to rock that bad magic. I get toxic, then reflect on the world and watch cars drive by, putting swine before pearls, guzzling on L just to keep my head straight in the junkyard, aka hybrid estate. You gotta fight to survive, blood. Lash your tech to make your food supply right, blood. Hold your own cause the kids are all fucks. Living on luck when you ain't got nothing, then it's all about the buck. Junkyard, burning bins and dump cars. Police on patrol and street corner stars. Cats getting pranged, yards getting blam. Shots getting licked, so live how you can.
Kids are eating ice balls, throwing stones at the buses. Crossing grannies getting chases and now they've grown up. Screwing on a corner with a knife in his pocket. Jack you, stab you, kill you. Your time's up. My blood's dirty from the poison that the junkyard breathes. Everything we touch just dies of disease. And still I live here and shine examples to the youngers that think about the way I'm gonna deal with my hunger. Broke for 3 days, late gyro again. New deal, low pay, big ball and chain tucked into my sock, and I don't wanna be broke. I got the symptoms of the junkyard fever a lot, and I'm burning temptation as I look to the stars for a time when we can clean up the junkyard. Yeah, it's hard in the streets for whoever you are when you're living in a place we call the junkyard.
I watched a film called Life through a broken window on the stairs. It weren't long before the boy them appeared, all flashlight shining in my face. Same shit all the time. Junkyard where our lives don't change. Little kids like orphans. Check me for a sponsor on the ice poles. 9-year-olds plotting for a title like Holly Twist. Snatch a purse like the Dodger, disappear in the bricks. The junkyard's a playground and crime's a safe pound and drinks a way out. The kids sit and blaze like there's gonna be a drought. Ain't no love here, not for self or surroundings, just close encounters and scoundrels of all kinds. The money mad will rob you blind without foresight and speed off somewhere into the night to get high off this world. Create their own space from the junkyard, aka hybrid estate. You gotta fight to survive, blood. Lash your tech to make your food supply right, blood. Hold your own cause the kids are all fogs. Living off luck when you ain't got nothing, then it's all about the box. Junkyard, burning bins and dump cars. Police on patrol and street corner stars. Cats getting pranked, yards getting blam. Shots getting licked, so live how you can.
Down on my street.
a generation. It arose far back in the 19th century. It'll persist into the 21st, 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 21st.
When I bounced to my earth and didn't want her to know where the rest was at, you was offering assistance behind my back, running your mouth like, yo, you know he's never gonna change. Long as he gets screaming signs in this game, he'll be the same. And as for you, boo, the things I don't think you should go through, get with the guard and let me show you the way it should be on the strength of me. I treat you like a queen and give you all of my royalties. I couldn't believe the serpents rolling with my squad, so I took it to his face with intentions of dead guard, but I didn't. Instead, the whole thing got squashed, and he kept his fucking neck and the snake slithered off. Then after that, kid, you know what? The shit got worse. I should've gave him his death wish and let him ride in the hearse to his wake. Too late, now I'm facing upstate, cause the nigga turned snitch and gave the layouts to Jay. What a mistake. It was to trust this kid in the first place. To you thugs out there getting cheddar, I think you better check your team members to see who signed the shit list. Cause once they shit on you for a while, you'll be stinking like my son Corey doing this bullet. Must be thinking how we rode in the side 9,000 to Virginia with a bitch ass nigga that contemplated on his figures. Also responsible for when the heat turned cold and Popo came to the cribbo to seize control of the whole entire motherfucking operation. Cause a puss like him couldn't handle his situation, apprehended by the beast to ensure his release. Turn states gave information where the coke could be reached. Sometimes you can't see clear cause your vision be blurred, and this is when the worst things always seem to occur. The legal tender got your head in the lock. On the block, your ways of getting clean can have you in the prime box. To trust no one is the first rule in this game, not even your man. If his actions are strange, a second chance could be your last chance if you let it. Remember, keep that headpiece focused and don't forget it.
I remember one time back in '89, I used to rock the curly fade and getting paid was on my mind. Resting on Pine Street, the end of the boulevard, my half brother picked me up in his mother's car. On a quest for the legal tender, we was on a Benz, making mad ends with some money hungry friends. Hitting the block, selling up mal rocks, getting chased by the cops, but never dead in the pine box. My little brother spent 8 years in a pen. It's like every time he comes out, he goes back in. I try to talk to my brother, tell him he should run with us. He was stuck on these out of town kids, giving me fuss, telling me they be my fam when I couldn't understand. Since we both been fed from the same woman's hair, my blood was his blood, far as that one goes. But no one knows them anyways. This ill nigga flows. My mom's once said it, your family never diss him, cause when you find yourself alone, then you're really gonna miss him. I count my blessings, pay attention to the lessons, write mad rhymes and attend smoke sessions with my peeps from the streets a long time ago, when I was known for the ill show flow. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. I still drop skills cause I'm real, plus my style's mad clever. So all your fake snakes from Boston to Virginia, here be a little something the MVs put up in ya. A dose of the most from coast to coast. Tay Ross reppin' H2O till I'm ghost.
Sometimes you can't see clear cause your vision be blurred, and this is when the worst things always seem to occur. The legal tender got your head in the lock. On the block, your ways of getting clean can have you in the pie box. To trust no one is the first rule in this game, not even your man. If his actions are strange, a second chance could be your last chance if you let it. Remember, keep that headpiece focused and don't forget it.
Tell your mom it's stew beef and rice and peas. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy.
Where'd you find the balls to disrespect this? These aren't even my best lines, dude, I hold them like Texas. Then check this, I'm from that Scarborough team. Walking a jam, dudes tug on my arm like I'm a slot machine. I'm Nish Rock's Uncle Buck, aka the Buckness. Most of the rappers in my city, I wouldn't even buck fists or give pounds, cause I leave towns close. It's showtime, so I set it and forget it like roast. So yo, I'll bring it to your grill like George Foreman. Maybe move to Utah with 8 wives like a Mormon. Special ops, mono team come storming. Shinobi style, I'm quick with it, done without warning. Cause see, I leave all missions complete, or bashing your head like a woodpecker with no beak. See, I freak any beat I meet, so let's do this. Go on board and slip more pages than old cartoonists.
It's easy, try believe me. We ski past these G's like Burger get breezy. Tell your mom to make some Japanese cuisine. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy. They cheesy, try believe me. We ski past these G's like Burger get breezy. Tell your mom it's stew beef and rice and peas. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy. I play style out like fresh fruit pile. I hear them rinse it while I'm incognito and watch them wild out. We write them and vibrant ear nectar. Energy like when you boost off drugs in an damn vector. What happened to the receptor? They don't wanna see my sector. When it comes to rhymes, you're weak and shamefully unclever. Ever your man is fool, damn fool. We never think you're hot when you're just the seed in the green pepper. Haters climb as my rhymes, marching lines relentless. Determined like the hands of time, they can't stop. Like 859, must catch 9. Running from the top of my page, it gets fired, they fine. I pay the dues, use a lie to mine. That's scribbling, maybe talk dribbling, tech time over easy. Doesn't matter, man, bridging not please me. I'm I'll make myself break out like where the bees be. It's easy, try believe me. We ski past these G's like Burger get breezy. Tell your mom to make some Japanese cuisine. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy. It's cheesy, try believe me. We ski past these G's like Burger get breezy. Tell your mom it's stew beef and rice and peas. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy.
Not like anything you've heard, cause word Nish Rocks and YOK have yes agreed to stay. Hey, we rap mono. Two mighty men with the pen that you wanna befriend or get on your next track. F that, I won't go on a whack track for fees. Cause when I rap I shrink eagles like the Gildan tees. See my steez is D's, I'm like that crisp winter breeze that you hide from and sneeze. In one gust I bend trees, making your squad freeze and bundle up for survival. Check for my arrival, making new careers turn revival. You don't want me as a rival, that's wrong. My name will live long while you never even had a played song. See, I stay strong without a weight set and sit-ups. Some of your new best verses into scrap sheets and rip-ups. So you can diss me all you want, man, I love it. The difference is I got the skills to rise above it.
Yo, I'm dead already, man, I'm too sick, I died. Man, them said they can't see me, it is not because I hide. Get comfy, I know you can't take shit from me. I raise my kids to know your sour breed and they love me. I feed them in spirit till they thinking obese. Send them for over, make certain in this life and no peace. I don't fuck around, no one knowing how I stay tight. No one they lurking, look at me to lose my vision in sight. Carry the torch through the night, wind in the rain. But think I'm looking street that, bro, when I rap is pain. And I love to see you serpents try roll me backwards again. In this life I seen the edge, I know can't go back to the same. Listen, seeds are blank, you with fruit in the end. If my man is a hindrance, I'm losing a friend. If my brother needs some insurance, I'm using the strength. Broad and arrow, short alarm, and I'm choosing the length. It's like, they cheesy, try believe me. We ski past these G's like Burger get breezy. Tell your mom to make some Japanese cuisine. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy. They cheesy, try believe me. We ski past these G's like Burger get breezy. Tell your mom it's stew beef and rice and peas. Be tonight when I'm in food like kings, cause we're not easy.
When I 7, 8 was the year wait. A newborn GS transported from my Duke. True to wrist was a special date. 719 in the transactions of coach and tractors. Being born to this world made the water break. More overweight, 1,000 ounces and great. Gifted mentality overrated the baby's average. I was walking on my own 2 feet by 8 weeks, so I really didn't need a baby carriage. Managed to talk since I took my first fresh breath. In the delivery room, first was on my mouth was 1, 2, mic check. Skip and turn the page in 95 to 90. get caught up in the crossfire. Without the bulletproof attire getting hit, I witness it. A lot of my love peace, rest in peace beneath those swords of flesh getting torn and ripped. Either like that, on contact, body back, or later die from severe wounds from firearm clips. Act like you know, to who don't know I am. I take a rising, 2 fingers symbolizing to my tribe of phylum that's surviving through trials and tribulations. On an axis in rotation, that's diabolic. In this corroded core of modern economics, I got the whole world in my hand. I wanna live lovely with a beautiful wife in my seeds. Yeah, a mustache and grands, blown up like those cars from Japan. I got the whole world in my hand. I wanna live lovely with a beautiful wife in my seeds. Yeah, a mustache and grands, blown up like those cars from Japan. To all the make concern, it feels like we curse on nerves. Since birth, we automatically got our own pre-planned plot in the hearse. So I search for salvation. Right now, all I see is the mark of the beast, which be the stress increase. Prove the realms of reality, even though we're living by the force of gravity. Ain't nothing keeping me down, I'ma keep elevating. Learn from my mistakes and the sun's a radiant face. Speed my motivation, word of Christ, resurrection and direction. My 5 senses is headed, it's equivalent to God degree infinite. The sevens and the heavens, but hell is right around the corner. But we be killing our own people. Vaginos, flash cat sequel, North Face spots hotter than saunas. My pops wasn't always sober, he was a drug addict and alcoholic. Well, I was a rhymaholic. The more I think about it, I don't wanna talk about it. Low key son, I got it, cause I'm not proud about it. So if you want me to talk more about it, I catch her on the rebound about a handle with father figure, no doubt about it. It's just some shit to have stress on the chest reinforced. Feels like I'm being sniped by the devil's claws, of course. Since I think nobody's stressed and self-dependent, I'm forced to cross and walk on my own too. Beat and think of ways to invest in my business and be my own boss. I got the whole world in my hand. I wanna live lovely with a beautiful wife in my sheets. Yeah, and mustache and grands, blown up like those cars from Japan. I got the whole world in my hand. I wanna live lovely with a beautiful wife in my sheets. Yeah, and mustache and grands, blown up like those cars from Japan. The stress and frustrations of life with trace sights gives me strong pains in my heart like a knife for strikes. Got me trying to fight myself. So I seek on a journey for the remedy, and for me it be the riches and wealth. Sometimes I have sleepless nights, nightmares creeping right up on me, so I try to fight. I was getting haunted by insomnia, and Satan was trying to talk to me. He was in the streets of the beast, so calling ya. Life's a 24/7 of the stressor, the pressure against the average nigga. To talk some cheaper, be the stress reliever, is the anesthesia. My grandpa's the preacher, much love he's to receive up. It's also my teacher, Xavier's my reacher. Touch me where I need it in my heart. Plus I'm married to the mic now, and nothing could tear us apart. Look deep into us and realize y'all really need to learn that parallax crews coming to a place near you through this rap game, and we are the parallax clique. We just maintain and rip shit.
Well, I believe that this can last forever. We can look back on the past together. Don't make me take this drastic measure. This'll be my last endeavor, a passing pleasure. Cause baby, you don't wanna have to ask forever. I'll be around just like a glass for tether ball. You be my little bit of heaven in a jar. A star I never saw, a scripture, a perfectly painted picture for poorer or for richer. I pour a picture of vine growing, wine flowing, John Doe and Jane. You drive me so insane, slowing down in lane. You in my brain, and if you not, you in my veins. You flow through me like a river, oceans of emotions make a brother shiver. My flower never wither, whether I'm gone or while I'm with her. And I'll admit the fact I love you. Now I remember, I just came back to hug you, kiss you and hold you. I told you, I never leave, cause
when you say you love me from the heart. When you say you love me, remember from the heart. Never forget love. When you say you love me, but no one's ever told me love could be so much fun. Every day just like the sun, why even rain in one?
With every drop of blood your heart can beat with. Tell me your deepest, darkest secret. It won't be hard for me to keep it, cause I'm your shade and we can talk beneath it. Too often we get sidetracked and I've acted like a fool. You fan the flames and I'm the fuel, stubborn like a mule. It's hard loving you, but that's what we all supposed to do. If I could just get my arms close to you and kiss you, wipe the mascara off with tissue. I bought you a pair of earrings, hope they fit you. And don't they wish you didn't have a man that cared, inadequate and scared. Try to put that in your head, type of brothers. Why don't they try to live their life for others? I write for mothers, sisters, daughters to nieces. They each is on as pieces of my puzzle gone. As deep as Roman history, as precious as this moment is to me. And not just a record to rhyme, but a second in time to recollect at your mind. And I know it's so.
When you say you love me from the heart. When you say you love me, remember from the heart. Never forget love. When you say you love me, but no one's ever told me love could be so much fun. Every day just like the sun, why even rain in one?
Sweeter than Anita Baker, tell her that I need to take her for a stroll, aching for a soul, just a way to impress her, make a gesture, gentleman finesse her, pull out a chair in a restaurant, and that's not the best I got for you. I'm not sure you can handle the rose petal panels, nice soft silk sandals, lights off, wilted candles, sweet aroma, a piece of Lisa Mona, part-time heart donor, the two of us on a Ark of Noah, running with you like it's Barcelona, or we can walk up on the sanded beaches, barefoot my hand it reaches, the planet speechless. There's nothing in this world that love cannot teach us. And can I see just one glimpse of you? Rubies and gems love you. Do we descend from you? Do my kin come from you? Cause I'm on the eve of something that I never could conceive. Even if I had faith, I never would believe so.
When you say you love me from the heart. When you say you love me, remember from the heart. Never forget love. When you say you love me, but no one's ever told me love could be so much fun. Every day just like the sun, why even rain in one? When you say you love me from the heart. When you say you love me, remember from the heart. Never forget love. When you say you love me, but no one's ever told me love could be so much fun. Every day just like the sun, why even rain in one?
Cool. Yeah. 1 2 Capital P. From SJ to the UK, we display potential and form. Regulated from out the norm. You know what I'm saying? Peace to my man, Ro. Check it out. I'll supply the blind mass majority sight. Shed light despite the darkened day. In this time of utter confusion, lineage acts fall out into this blindfolded, mind scolded. But I'm prone to break through and make new, leaving my mark to birth a brand new start. Enforcing this immense movement, offer means of improvement. In my streets and depth runs deep, on the refrain from falling asleep. While snakes seep through the murky to subside, then desert me out to master this. My miraculous, walking dead like clan activists. Into this new millennium, smuggling vitality, though dominion trace around me. Gotta keep on. So till I'm wanted by the bounty, I'ma flaunt and keep on. A million deeper, one strong. My true be seeing a bigger portrait, 360 degrees in orbit. Time like corporate America. Check it. Hey, storming through this congested junction, birthing benevolent, outside rusty element, backward and straight on that. My plane's sufficient overall, unbound by flaw, processing withdrawal. Chosen for some attention with a crook span, hollowing with on some basic shit. Outcasting what's really happening, that's strictly babble rapping, and still I conduct. Undistracted while manufactured down the veins and arteries. A true poetics, pathetic and whole on the road to nowhere. Passive though Sally prone there, which lies example. A straight fraud on the mantle. My low and strange on some other. My low and strange on some other. My low and strange on some other. raising hex funds. Mighty in power, but not shit without their guns. He this inside on flip side, highly dope and well-rounded. Crushing infinite MCs, minor league, astounding. Underwalker makes his distinguished look like 5 fingers. Pass me alone from below surface. My lowest strain on some other, wallowing in my muse/lifestyle and sick artistic profile. The stress and chain of thought in the order from which it's brought in with emotion, regardless of how my day gets sought. Strictly self in order. True to life, we're like in corner with this only left solution to subside utter confusion. What's on, what's plastic? Knowing the answer while you asking, half-assed and backwards. Nothing but bad actors. My lowest strains on some other. 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 My brother, while living this in prospect, wretched is dealt. Sorted out through self and obstacle learning. Through life and turning with my concern base. Face to face with apocalyptic now. Breaking through some way somehow. As a child, anxiety overthrived in me. House broken and unadvisedly. Vitality impure, bred within thee for sure. Accumulating data with the family reflection shattered. Plus mind mentally battered. Accompanied self with long nights fed long. Drop the burden in for certain to pick up the microphone. Most loyal to I, inbred right by my side. You're taking heed while I ride in the furthermore. My lowest strains on some other. My brother. My lowest strains on some other. My lowest strains on some other. My lowest strains on some other. My brother.
Die Zeit ist reif für den neuen Scheiß. Geht rum wie Joints in meinem Freundeskreis. Kreuzfeld Jakob, endlich wieder Skills und Styles. 2 eiserne Mics und Nadeln aus Diamant auf schwarzem Plastik. Einzigartig bombastisch, battle mich, ich mach dich frisch. Notier das hier, rotiert ein Meisterstück des deutschen Raps. Ich weiß, dass du von anderen Crews enttäuscht bist, dass es neu und fresh die Nachbarjungs bezeugen ist. Hier booms, das gibt ein Freudenfest. Denn Hip-Hop ist in Deutschland meistens Mittelmaß und häufig wack. Ich bin erstaunt, dass euer Sound so schwach ist auf der Brust. Mann, welcher Trottel kauft den Mist, den du als deutschen Rap ausgibst? Verdammt, ich scheiß auf deine Songs. Jetzt kannst du lernen, ergreif die Chance. Aber ey Jungen, keine Angst, die erste Lektion ist umsonst. Nummer 1, Beats werden weich, Labels stinkreich, alles klingt gleich. Ich scheiß auf eure klinisch toten Tracks, mein Album stinkt nach Schweiß. Denn das ist meins und kommt von mir persönlich. Überträgt sich für gewöhnlich, mikroskopisch klein in deinen Schädel rein. Die Infektion ist schon passiert, von mir am Mic hypnotisiert. Auf Kreuzfeld Jakob programmierte Kids der Generation X. Schlag für Schlag auf Solarplexus, du weißt, Widerstand ist zwecklos. Ich seh nichts Neues außer Toys, da läuft was schief im Biss. Es geht darum, wie deep du bist, weil Rappen keine Piepshow ist. Ich schick euch Clowns zurück ins Zirkuszelt und lach euch später aus. Zuerst ripp ich das Mic und schick euch Greetings übern Äther raus.
Selbstverständlich end-to-end und gänzlich offensiv. Du rhymes und du denkst nicht, wer mich kennt, sagt ich stürm, doch ich brems nicht. Ich verwemms dich endlich, ich hab so einen Wortdrang, weg mit dem Vorhang Sportsmann. Ich bedank mich recht herzlich, meine Rechte schmerzlich. Endlich drückt meine Handschrift als erstes. Ich vergess Fairness, denn wer ist ehrlich, denn die Schmerz ist. Ich bemerk es fast nicht, wenn mein Herz meins ernst und sagt mir nicht, wann Schicht im Schacht ist. Wie gesagt, das macht nichts, denn ich rhyme, Crime und Sex. Das ist der Grund, warum jeder Vers pervers ist. Du wirst gebumst von des Ernest. Springe mein Schmerz und merk, es wird gefährlich. Ich werd nicht fertig, gut Rhyme ist erblich. Ich bin zwar unsterblich, doch in ein paar Jahren bettelt dich mein Kind und bringt dich runter wie Erdschicht. Aus dem Bunker werf ich Raps und jeder beschwert sich, also ehrlich, wenn wenig wären wir das Business voller Liebe und zärtlich. Wer will Hiebe und einen Schwertstich? Ich schwimm wie ein Besessener durch die Gewässer, züchte DJ Piranha und MC Schwertfisch. Mehr nicht. Abzug und sag fuck you, der Weg ist holprig, ich verfolg dich. Wie viele Raps hinterlassen dich geflasht und voll dich. So viel Mischmasch, ich front und frag ich was. Ich komm mit der Sippschaft, treff mit Traps die Blindschlag. Bis ich bomb wie Giftgas, mein Rap geleckt, als wenn meine Zunge an am Kitzler. Ist schon bitter, rapp ich wie ein Wichser. Zwei der Wittener Ritter, lag One und Mr. Flipster. Sagen euch das Pflichtfach, wo jeder mitmacht. Ich sag fuck you, Wichser, da ich alle Waffen nicht sicher. Ich hab nichts zu paffen, da ich alle nur Shit mach. Mein Partner deckt mich gegen Mittag, der Tag ist lang, ich hab mich fit wie Sit-Ups.
Ihr seht es hell im Dunkeln leuchten wie das Sternbild Orion. Weit, weit westlich von euch liegt das Geheimlaboratorium der Jungs von Kreuzfeld, Jakob, Dieke, die und on and on. Die neuesten Styles werden geboren und wenn's nicht klappt, dann eben neu von vorn. Ich scheiß auf eure Norm, ich bin voll konzentriert auf mich und bring euch komplizierten Shit, der kickt. Was anderes interessiert mich nicht, ich bin ich und bleibt es auch. Komm, hör gut zu und schreibt es auch, denn Flipster rappt das Mic und schickt euch Greetings übern Äther raus.